suffer for 900 years, maybe if I let them eat meat, they're going to die early. I didn't make that up, it's in the scripture. Go home and find the verse and bring it to me next time, would you? It's there. Trust me, I read it. Alright, more benefits for nuts. People were more full, less jittery, less hungry, less stressed if they eat a handful of nuts before a meal, and they will lose weight as well. Okay? So, rather than, there's something else you do. If you don't have nuts, have a big old glass of water, 8 ounces of water before you sit down to eat your meal. What does that do? Fills up your stomach about halfway, then you won't be able to eat much. Okay? I'm giving you all the tricks.
Yes.
You gotta pay me $10,000 for all this stuff that I'm giving you. You'll never get this information anywhere else. You gotta read through 1,000 books
Yes.
to get to know all the stuff that I'm giving you.
Yes.
Okay? Alright. Okay, seeds, flax seeds. Heart disease, cancer, cholesterol, blood pressure, diabetes, rheumatoid. Is there anything that's missing in this? Nothing. Eczema, acne, itchy skin. So, flax seeds. What does flax seeds contain? Omega-3. Omega-3. Huh? Remember that name, omega-3. So, eat some flax seeds every day. Drink more water, essential to life. How long can a person live without water?
7 days.
Though I know that in Haiti, during the big earthquake, they put out a boy who had lived 9 days. That's the longest I've heard. But I'm not sure it is. I understand there was some brain dysfunction. Water is the next most important thing to oxygen. How long can you live without oxygen? About 7 minutes. 7 days, 7 minutes. Okay? So, the most important. How much water should we drink? Well, that's the mean. For you, sir, that's right. You got it. Maybe we ought to let him do the lectures for you next time, huh?
No, I just listen.
Okay. Functions of water. Carries the nutrients and oxygen, helps digest the food, assists in regulating body temperature, beautiful skin. Hey ladies, you have those wrinkled skin? This is what you need to do. Drink more water. Works as a natural diuretic. So in other words, you get constipated when you don't drink water. And when you get constipated, the toxins in your body are not eliminated. So toxins build up when you get diabetes, arthritis, heart disease, hypertension, and cancer over a period of time. Helps your mind to think clearly, helps the joints to move smoothly, cleans the waste out of your body, prevents fatigue. When I'm dehydrated, I feel very tired, I feel sleepy. So, when you feel that you are thirsty, how much water have you lost? What percentage of your body have been lost in terms of water loss? By the time you feel thirsty, you've lost 2% of your body weight in water. Over 60% of your body is water, right? You know, we were in school studying science, and we saw this gorgeous girl walking by, and great curves. So we're in college studying science, but the human anatomy. So one of the boys said, "Man, what a shape." So one of the smart boys says, "Why are you getting excited? She's 60% water anyway." And the other smart boy says, "Man, what a surface tension. What great surface tension." Alright, so what is important for us? Lack of water will result in skin being flushed, dry, loose, elasticity, aging, headache, dizziness, mental performance. So if you are lightheaded, dizzy, if you can't concentrate, irritable, tired, have a glass of water or two. Dehydration effect on children's mental performance. Study found that there was no difference at the beginning of the day, but during the day if they didn't drink, their performance in 4 out of 5 cognitive tests, they performed poorly. They didn't drink. One of the best ways to keep your body healthy is to get up in the morning and drink 2 glasses of water. I know that's very hard. If you can drink 1 glass, the very first thing, before you get up out of bed. So I have a big old glass of water by my bedside. You have it? Fantastic. So drink it as soon as you wake up and you put your legs by the side of the bed. The very first thing is drink that glass of water. Now if you have, after you train yourself, you can actually go to 2 glasses. They say that if you can drink 2 glasses of water first thing in the morning, before you do anything else, and then don't eat anything till you feel hungry, there will be no disease in your body. They have done this check, they have done this study, and they have found that diabetes is cleared up, high blood pressure is cleared up, heart disease is cleared up, because all the toxins in your body clear out with the water. So, it reduces the risk of 3 out of 4 are the most common types of cancer. Colon cancer, breast cancer, look at that. Okay. So we said about breast cancer and all kinds of cancer. What are the things we talked about? Cruciferous vegetables. Right? Eat a breakfast, eat a salad every day, drink 8 or more glasses of water, eat nuts, flax seeds, omega-3, and plenty of water. Physical activity. You should drink some water before you exercise and during every 30 minutes. If you're going to exercise more than 30 minutes, you should be drinking water. If you're thirsty, you're already dehydrated. We said that. 2%, huh? Weight loss. You want to lose weight? One of the best ways to do it. Why? Why do we lose weight? Because the toxins in the body are stored where in the body? Fat. You've got very good memory, sir. Fantastic. So, fat and partly in the liver, because the liver tries to detoxify. The liver is, you're making the liver actually work hard. I have a niece that is really obese. Husband is also obese. And the worst part is she's a doctor. I have to give her the threat. I'm going to do that one of these days. Okay, so the fat is not metabolized without water. So 6 to 8 glasses of water a day, more if exercising, more in hot temperatures, more if using a diuretic substance, alcohol. We don't drink alcohol. Eat a breakfast, physical well-being. Because what happens with the breakfast is what? You want your blood sugar to, from here, to go up to here, and stay there till lunchtime, it'll begin to go down. You eat your salad, it goes up, stays like that. Comes down for dinner, you have a big old apple, stays up, then you go to sleep. Now, on the way, if you follow your pastor's advice, go to that donut shop. It goes up like this. Boom. Okay? So your blood sugar goes up like that. And as coming down, your insulin is taking a lot longer to catch up. So the insulin begins here. Blood sugar is way up there. Insulin is already down here. It takes longer. Because for that information to go down to the pancreas, it takes time. So by the time the pancreas begins to release the insulin, insulin is catching up, blood sugar is now utilized, it goes into the fat cells because there's no other way for it to be utilized by the body. So that's being pushed into the fat cell, and while that is coming down, the insulin overshoots. Now you got a big problem. Now the brain thinks there's not enough sugar. So it's crazy. Your body is going crazy. Your pancreas is going crazy. That's why you shouldn't be eating donuts. So, if you have nothing else to eat, eat a food in the morning, grab some almonds, have a glass of water. But it has to be breakfast. Alright. Better scores on battery of attention test, more efficient problem solving, increased verbal fluency, better attitudes, better scholastic scores. So they've done research on this. Children that have a good breakfast do much better. Whole grains have dietary fiber, B vitamins, vitamin E, selenium, zinc, copper, magnesium, phytochemical. Now let me tell you this. The B vitamins, vitamin E, selenium, zinc, and copper, and magnesium are all important in diabetes. Okay? So you gotta get those phytochemicals we talked about. Whole wheat bread and heart disease, same thing. You eat whole wheat bread, your chance of getting heart disease is about half. Add good things to your present diet. What they're showing there, apple. That's right. So a summary. Keep an apple, grab a handful of almonds, drink water, eat breakfast, focus on positive additions. Summary. Food is a blessing from God. God's eating plan is found in the Bible. Genesis 2 and 3. The closer our food is to the way God made it, the better. In other words, if you cook, what happens? You lose the nutrients. Most of the nutrients are heat labile, heat sensitive. So when you cook them over 107 degrees, they're gone, they're lost. Eat to live. Summary, getting started, seven US dietary guidelines. Eat a variety of foods, balance the food you eat with physical activity. So if you've got a desk job, then eat less. Balance the calories. Expend the calories that you eat. Choose a diet low in total fat, saturated fat. Where do you get saturated fat from? Animals. That's right. Plants and vegetables and fruits don't have saturated fat. So you don't have to worry about it. Cholesterol. Again, same thing. Where does cholesterol come from? Animal protein. That's right. Choose a diet with plenty of vegetables and fruits and grains. Moderate in sugars. In other words, if you're a diabetic, I would suggest that you don't eat half a dozen bananas a day. Okay? But you can eat half a dozen apples a day. Fantastic. The best treatment for diabetes. Apple. 3 apples a day, drink 8 glasses of water a day, a bag of almonds a day, fiber, omega-3, guaranteed. Your diabetes is going to clear up in 6 months. Okay? Challenge me on that. Anybody want to come and give me a call and challenge me on that, and we'll take a bet. How's that? $10 bet. I don't mind losing $10. Now don't cheat on me now. Okay? Alright. If you drink alcohol, well, then you might. Choose a diet, moderate salt and sodium. How much salt can you have a day? 1 teaspoon. That's it. So that bag of almonds that comes with salted almonds, handful of that has already got a teaspoon. Okay, maximize whole grains, fruits, vegetables, legumes, nuts, and water. So, amount of food eaten. So, eat till you're completely full. Don't eat yourself out of house and home. As Adam and Eve, as Eve did. Animal protein. Okay, minimize animal protein. intake, we're told. Fat intake, processed food, sugar intake, salt intake. These are all bad stuff. Artificial sweeteners, toxins. So it's a good idea to wash the food, by the way. There is a food wash that you can buy. Do you know that? So spray the food. So that takes away the wax that they put on the food. You know, they put wax on the food so it doesn't get spoiled. Did you know that?
Yeah.
They wax the food before they ship it to us. I never knew that. So, can you believe how much this, all the toxins they're feeding us? No wonder America is sick. All right. Avoid alcohol, caffeine, and soda. Choose to enjoy the diet originally given by God Eden. Live life in the fullest. Well, I'm going to run the video. Questions? You can, but you should eat a variety. Eat walnuts, almonds. You know, peanuts is not very good. Not very good. Pistachios is very good. Expensive. Expensive, but yes.
Is flax oil just about as good as flax seed? Is there a big difference?
Yeah. So flax, the oil is good, but it has the omega-3 in it, but it does not have any other. Some of the nutrients are lost, and it doesn't have fiber. Right. So one of the things that we need is fiber. What does the fiber do for us? Removes the toxins. That's right. Removes the toxins from our stomach and intestines. So we need the fiber. Okay. So it's the same thing with juicing. When you juice, you're getting the nutrients, but you're not getting the fiber. And there are some things like pectin that has got anti-cancer nutrient in the pectin, which is the fiber. So if you don't eat the fiber, you're not getting the anti-cancer nutrient in the juice. Okay? Yeah.
What if you're allergic to almonds and
Well, there are, there are other nuts that you can run. Then you just have to stay with fruits and vegetables.
Okay.
Yeah, and whole grains.
You said a handful with each meal. I've heard you shouldn't have more than a handful the whole day.
Well, everything in moderation.
Yes, well, just one, is it okay to have more than just a handful?
Yeah, sure. As long as it's not salted,
Yeah, right.
you're okay. Any other? Yes, sir.
You spoke about certain vegetables, or maybe all vegetables, once they're cooked, they lose their nutritional value. Well, I was told that one particular vegetable that when cooked didn't lose any of its nutritional value, and that was cabbage. Is that true?
Not true, but some of them actually what happens with cooking is that, for example, carrots. What happens with cooking is that they become more, the fiber becomes more water soluble and therefore easily absorbed. If you eat raw cabbage, you know, some people do grate cabbage and they put it in the salad. But what happens is that a lot of cabbage, the fiber in the cabbage is not soluble for the body to utilize. So in other words, we talked earlier in the last lecture, we're not here, but the last lecture we said there is soluble fiber, insoluble fiber. The insoluble fiber takes out the toxins from the stomach and intestines. So detoxify what's in the stool when it goes out. The soluble fiber goes into the liver, the kidneys, and pulls out the toxins that are already absorbed, such as cholesterol and other toxins. And the sad part is the research on all of this is very poor because there's no money in the research. Nobody's going to pay for it. So only research that's being done is someone wants to do research to get their PhD. So that's all the research we have. But what these studies are showing us is actually they take thousands of people that eat fruits and vegetables or drink 8 glasses of water a day. And they compare them with people that don't drink 8 glasses of water a day but drink 4 glasses or 5 glasses. And people that eat one serving of fruit and vegetables versus those that eat 6 servings of fruits and vegetables. Well, at some point, maybe after this lecture is over, I'll give you a chance to, I'll tell you where we're going to have the series. I'm going to continue the series once a month. We talk about the food pyramid that we have, how many changes we've gone through. The worst thing that we can have is what the food pyramid that the USDA has put out.
Yeah.
Yeah. But thank God that because of all of the research that has come out and the pressure from groups of people that are health conscious, they have changed the food pyramid. They've recently changed about a year ago.
Yes, doctor, they have discovered a new way to cook vegetables.
Uh-huh.
Now, you put water, you don't add water to it.
Right.
You just cut it and put it in and steam like that with the natural food. And it makes its own water.
Yeah.
And it loses no value from the food.
But that's not entirely true.
Huh?
Anytime, that's not entirely true. That's that company that makes that skillet, they're pushing that. But trust me, that is not true. Anytime you take a vegetable,
Doctor, I tried it and that lowered my diabetes. I bought some steel pots for $2,900.
I know. That's right.
And it's used
That-
in the pot and eat the food.
Yeah.
And it lowered my diabetes.
okay, you should have lowered it in, but you didn't get rid of it.
But it will get rid someday.
Okay. Well, that's the same argument that, the winemakers are giving. It's good, a glass of wine before dinner is good for your heart. They're selling this skillet for $2,900. Wow.
Good morning, King.
But the point is that research has shown that, see, it's, whenever you heat the food, you lose some of the nutrients. We don't even know what nutrients we losing. But I can tell you that particular skillet, food is much tastier.
No water at all.
That's right. Any other question? Yes, sir?
Cholesterol. How do we take it other than meat?
Huh?
Cholesterol.
Yeah.
How do we take it other than meat? Is there any other way to get cholesterol other than meat?
Other than meat?
Other than me, you get.
Other than meat, yeah. You do have familial hypercholesterolemia. In other words, your liver is not able to get rid of the cholesterol. So you have families that are born with cholesterol levels that are high. And those families, if you're a member of those that have that familial disease, then your diet has got to be extremely careful. You cannot eat.
So if you don't eat meat, you don't take any cholesterol.
Usually no. There's
Dairy
no,
products.
meat and dairy products, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cheese and meat,
Right, eggs.
yeah. Eggs, they're all animal protein.
Right, exactly.
Yeah. Anything that comes from an animal, shellfish is the worst.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
How about the natural fish, not the shellfish, the scales fish?
Yeah, that's okay. Jesus ate it too.
Yeah.
It's good for him, it's good for me.
Yeah.
You mentioned avocados, how great. What if you ate one every day? I'd love avocado.
Sure.
It's not too much.
Yeah. It's okay. 1 a day is good.
May I have
Even 2 a
diarrhea?
day will reduce your cholesterol. Right?
I'll focus on that.
Oh, very high in cholesterol. That may be one of the, no, I'm sorry, it's high in saturated fat. But it's good though, it's very good. I mean, I work with cashews.
Isn't that a natural fact?
It is natural fat, so even though it's high, it will not raise your saturated fat level, your cholesterol level, it won't raise it as much. But it will raise it a little bit, but not much. But cashew nuts do contain a lot of other nutrients that are very good for the body. Yeah.
What about red yeast rice? I heard it's good to lower your cholesterol.
Yeah,
Is that correct?
that's right.
How much?
Red rice.
So,
The covering of the red rice. We have that where we come. Any other questions?
I love to eat a lot of peanuts, unsalted, not unsalted peanuts. Is that?
No. be best not to eat.
Wow.
It's okay, but I would be a lot of it.
Aren't peanuts legumes instead of nuts?
Yeah, they are also, I have to look at it, actually, look and see what I have. Yes.
But for the Valencia peanuts do not contain the mold that is so detrimental, is that correct?
That's true. The fungus in the peanuts is, the mold in the peanuts is one of the things to worry about. But maybe you're right, Valencia peanuts may not have it. Yeah.
You mentioned mold.
The what?
You mentioned mold. I'm
Mold.
wondering about yeast, like nutritional yeast and all this other stuff. It is like a mold, like also the mushroom. So many-
Beneficial, yeast is beneficial. Lowers the cholesterol.
Even though